Welcome to the WBC arena, and what a night and what a fight we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Hi to everybody back home.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And introducing first, it's Claressa Shields, one of the greatest to ever do it. She's 5'8" with a reach of 68.1 inches. And imagine standing across from this woman. It's Katie Taylor. She's 165 centimeters tall with a reach of 168.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
It's Claressa Shields, one of the greatest to ever do it, the greatest woman fighter of all time, or so she says. Hard to argue when you look at her decorated career. Katie Taylor, one of the best to ever do it, fighting out of Ireland.
Oh, pure bad blood.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, and ladies and gentlemen, here is the two-time gold medalist from Flint, Michigan, a three-weight division world champion, and an undisputed women's 154-pound champion of the world, Claressa Shields. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Bray, Ireland, she became the 8th boxer in history to hold all 4 world titles, a 2-division world champion, and an undisputed women's lightweight champion of the world, simply the best, Katie Taylor.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You couldn't buy a seat in this place. You'd be very lucky if you're ringside, but you know what? Watch it from home. You've got everything on a plate.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. And there's the bell to start round 1. Insane action. Left punch. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted. It's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
She just misses with that big right hand. Why aren't they defending? Good left counter that lands. No rest for the weary. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. talk about Shields. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Here we go, it's round 2. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. It's all offense all the time. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. She just gets out of the way of that left hand. She got out of the way of that right hook. Back and forth they go. So much for defensive abilities. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Shields. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
The courage on display here is incredible. What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close. You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Nobody home with that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Shields. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Back at it in round 4. Round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And a counter left. She can't find a home for that jab. Why sit in a pocket when your punches are this slow? How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. She throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Nice shot with the left. Catch and shoot. So much firepower here. That one lands. Trying to answer back. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Shields. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Tom. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Good punch. Nice counter shot. Will the referee step in? They somehow weathered the storm. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. This is a high-octane battle. Offense all the time. She misses with the jab. Great counter right-handed. Another scoring shot there. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Shields. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Here we go in the 6th round. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. Like she's going to do it. Can you believe this? Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard. Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Can she close the show? I thought we were going to see the finish there. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go? And that's the right decision here. Veteran move to grab on, but as you know, you can't do it too often. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Final 10 seconds here, and it's been a good round for her for sure. Let's talk about Shields. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
And there's the bell to start round 7. She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Quick punch scores. Oh, what a punch! Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. Just avoids the left uppercut. You'd like to see more jabs. Oh, that's a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Shields. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And there's the bell for round 8. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. Beautiful counter shot. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger.
The defense failed them. Do you believe this? Taylor is down. She really knocked the wind out of her with that punch, and she can't stay on her feet any longer. Let's see it again. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. What a massive upset this... Whoa! A bomb lands, and she's down! Is she out? A huge moment in this fight. Cue up nice the replay machine.
From both women
I
in
have
this round.
got to see
Very
that
close
again.
match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Looking to land the hook. Just missed with that hook. That punch stumbling around in potholes. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Shields. 1 round, 2 knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
Absolutely crazy.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Both fighters went to the canvas last round. What are we going to see? Smart move to clinch there, but the referee's only going to let you do that so often.
Had to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
She misses with that jab. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Nice counter punch. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will when they hit. And that's the right decision here. Veteran move to grab on, but as you know, you can't do it too often. Defense is not an option for these two. That punch landed. Good right hand. She got caught. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Shields. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
It's round 10. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance? And now going for the finish. A much better game plan here. The jab misses. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. Nice punch.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. A chance to make history.
Bambi leg.